Hello and welcome to Towards a Better India. In this video, I want to emphasize on the prospect of replacing slums in India, which have somehow become an integral part of especially urban India, with high rises wherein we can make sure that more, less land is being utilized to support more people. Otherwise, what we're seeing is that there are slums which are kind of spreading out in a haphazard and a big way. They're taking up a lot of land, and yet the overall amenities and the overall the entire surroundings, the overall ambience in which those people are living are pathetic. They're absolutely pathetic. Instead of having such a setup, why can't we ensure that, say you have a certain piece of land, you get all of those slum residents together, and instead you construct a big high rise where all those people located in a larger periphery of land can be put together in a vertical in a manner, in a certain, in a particular building, wherein instead of people being so spread out and living in such deplorable conditions, they can be supported in a much easier manner. They can have quality housing, and at the same time we can free up a lot of land which is unnecessarily being occupied by slum residents. I feel yes, they would invariably be very poor people. They cannot afford too expensive housing, but at the same time we can probably take steps to ensure that the buildings which are constructed are of really low cost. And I'm sure it can be done. And you can do it in such a way that the same way like home loans are given out, the same way that low cost housing, which in turn is paid back by these residents over a long period of time or a prolonged period of time, maybe say 20 years, 30 years, etc. But at least you'll kill so many birds with one stone. You'll ensure that land is freed up. You'll ensure that these poor people have at least some basic access to amenities of life, which otherwise most of us are privy to and we take for granted. But these poor people, they're struggling. They defecate in the open. They don't have access to clean water. Sanitation is always a question. All of this can be taken care of, and that's where we can ensure that the real development which is taking place in India actually goes to those masses, and that's where I feel so much can be done if we can somehow try and replace all of these slums with vertical growth, wherein you have, say, long elongated structures, say 20 floor buildings, 30 floor buildings, 40 floor buildings, which can support so many families together on a smaller plot of land. I think that's definitely the need of the hour. Thank you.